Hi and welcome. Today I'm doing an hardware review of something from EPUFFER, and it's this baby here, which is the 629. You've already covered the 626. Let's start again. And it's a 629. Right, today I'm going to be doing a review, an hardware review of the 629X. You see, people never give me a chance to finish. Now, a lot of you out there will be, I forgive you for thinking that I've already covered this device, which is the 629 E-pipe, but this is the 629X, and I've got to be honest, you look at it, it looks exactly the same. But here's some differences, and there's a reason why I'm doing this review. So before we go any further, let's have a look and see what we get inside the box. On opening the box, you'll see that there's not much difference than the previous model that I did a review on. In fact, I didn't think they could actually improve it, but they have in some way, and we'll talk about that later on. But for right now, I'm just going to run through what you get in the box. Now, independent to this, don't forget you do get a charge, and it depends which charger they send you, but I'll also talk about that afterwards as well. So inside the box, we've got the pipe itself with an atomizer and the mouthpiece. Right here, let's just sort of pull that out. There's the pipe. Beautiful piece of work it really is, and you'll see that it's got a gold top on it with 629 written inside, and atomizer with a coil already in it and a mouthpiece. So let's just push that out of the way, and then besides that we also get a silver top there. Once again, inside that crystal glass there, we've got a 629. We've also got another atomizer which is silver. Let's pull that out so you can see it. These are all really well made. Now, on the original I had a problem with getting this mouthpiece off, but they've solved that, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Put that back inside. Once again, that's got another coil already inside there, and then besides that we're getting 3 more coils in these little plastic vials, which are all 1 ohm. Push them back in. And then the only other thing I have to talk about, which is inside here, is you also get 2 batteries, 18 350s, 3.7 volts, and you'll see that are 1100 mAh. So we've got plenty of stuff to be going on with. The good thing about this kit, as far as I'm concerned, it seems to be one of the most complete kits that you can get anywhere. Nowhere seems to include as many coils as what this is. It doesn't include like different atomizers. It certainly never includes more than the batteries that you need. You know, you only need 1 battery in here. They're supplying it with 2. So let's get all this out of the way. Let's break it down and let's see exactly what you're getting. Now, before I sort of break the pipe down to show you all its relevant components, I'm just like to point out that it does come with a charger. And the reason why I'm not going to really cover the charger is because the charger changes. It depends on what they feel is the best charger for the device. So this is the charger what came with it. Anybody who knows anything about charger will know that this is an excellent charger. And I can use it for other things as well. As you can see, it basically charges up any battery. So if you've got other mods, it's a big, it's a big win really. For you to get this type of charger with any device, it's got to be a massive big plus. So get that out of the way. Let's have a look at the pipe. So here we are, we're about to take the pipe apart so you can see there are various components of what's it made up of and basically how it operates. You can see, really nice pipe. You can't argue with that. So the first thing we're going to do is take the top off here. You can see it's a nice crystal glass top. I think it's crystal glass. I think they call it something else. And it's just a matter of unscrewing that. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There's the top. You've got to admit, looks really, really nice. We've got a few fingerprints on it there. And if you look in the very centre down there, now you can see it, try and get it up. It says 629. Look on the underside, you can see it's been machined really well. Put that to one side. And then this is a battery compartment. And as you can see, no bare wires anywhere in the battery compartment. It's basically the same size as your battery which is going in there. Bottom connection, you'll see like there's a little, You see that down there? That's a little LED light. Obviously when you put your battery in, it's going to light up. And then this is your top connection, which connects the top of the battery. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll stick a battery in, drop a battery in, screw it up. If you keep your eye on it, you should see that light up. It is a bit fiddly, this. It's a bit fiddly because I'm underneath the camera. There we go, got it on. You'll see that the battery will actually, you see it just flashed a few times there. That means it's made connection and it's ready to go. Don't forget this is fully automatic, so there's no sort of buttons that you have to press. It operates just like a normal pipe would operate, minus the light, so you're not going to be a light in the end, of course. But all you're going to have to be doing is just sucking, and that'll produce the vapour. So let's take the battery back out. I'd rather have the battery out while I'm taking it all apart. So of course, if you're going to be using the silver atomizer, what comes with it, you'd be changing it for the silver battery cap that comes with it. We're pushing that to one side. Let's take the rest of it apart. I'm going to start at this end here, which is basically taking the atomizer itself, or liquidizer, I think that's what they call it, away from the pipe body itself. So it's just a matter of screwing it, and away we come. And then we look at both ends on here, you'll see that we've got a 510 connection, and then we've got little air holes on each side. Can you see that? Slightly bigger on this part here, and slightly smaller on that part there. Them air holes, basically when you suck on the liquidizer, it operates a little micro switch in here which recognises that you're sucking, makes connection to the circuit, and it brings power to the coil, and away you go vaping. So let's push that out of the way. This is one of the changes that I like on this. I had a big problem with the mouthpiece on the previous model. I mean, I solved it. It was just me being an idiot and not really reading the instructions properly. That's why I always say these items come with instructions. You should always read the instructions and follow it through, you know, before you even start using it. Nice sturdy mouthpiece, just bent to the exact shape of what you want it to be. And when I was having a problem with it, it was lining this up with the pipe when it was on. And I forced it, and then I couldn't get this part off, couldn't figure out how to get it off, once again through not reading the instructions. But it was a little bit wobbly, and now they've sort of solved that. And the way they've solved it, I'll just pull this apart, is they've now got two silicone O-rings on there, so when it's all together it's all nice and firm. It also enables you to turn that into any position that you want. You know, when you screw this in, it's always going to end up at a stupid position, so it's a matter of getting all of it and just turning it back. Push that in. Let's go back down to the bottom again. We get hold of the glass and the top part of you get an atomizer, keep all of that, and I'll unscrew the bottom, and this will enable you to get access to the coil mount itself. And there's a coil, 1 ohm coil, really good coils. If you've not tried this pipe before, you'll know, well, you won't know, but you can take it from me that these are really good coils. All nice inside there, look nice and go everything. I mean, they've really gone to town on this, they really have. That's your chimney down there. So we'll screw that back on. And one of the major changes they made on this, which as far as I'm concerned, which really improved it 100%, was the filling, how you fill it up. So it's just a matter of getting all of the top. You see that is 2 threads there. Unscrew it, and now we're filling it from the top, which we didn't do on the previous model. And this has made a massive improvement. It's just a matter of screwing the mouthpiece off now, and we're ready to go. You understand what I'm saying? No struggle, nothing like that. Once again, really top quality atomizer, liquidizer, I think they call it. I think they've said that before as well. So let's screw that back together. What I'm going to do now is we're going to go away, we're going to fill this up with juice, and we're going to give it a vape and see whether all these improvements are worth it. Although between me and you, I didn't think there was much wrong with it in the first place, other than a little bit of tinkering, which I managed to do on mine. So let's get back up top now and let's give it a try. Yes, I know. Well, I should imagine there's a few of you out there who think, you know, it's all a little bit confusing, that, Steve, you know what I mean? That's what you get inside the box. I've got to be honest, without a doubt, don't matter where you search on the internet, no other company is going to supply you with what these guys supply you when it comes to an e-pipe. And this is a really top selling e-pipe, although this one has got them little minor improvements, but boy do them improvements make a difference. Now you may be asking yourself, if it was so good on your original review, Steve, why are you doing it again? Well, I'm doing it because it's been updated. That's it. Now I've got to be honest, when they said to me that they've updated this pipe, I thought, nah, what else could you possibly do to make it any better than what it is? But I do remember at the time that I was having a hell of a problem with the mouthpiece. Try to turn that mouthpiece into exactly the right position, and I ended up breaking it in some way. In fact, I sort of broke it in a way, yeah. So that was one issue. Now, maybe some other people have had an issue with that little spring underneath the battery, so they've centralized it a little bit more. Maybe, I've got no idea, but it has made a big improvement. The second thing is the fact that you don't have to sort of take it all apart to fill it up with e-juice. Now that's a massive problem in my books. It really was. I got used to it. Anybody who smokes e-pipes, anybody who vapes e-pipes will agree that that's always been an issue. But now they put that top fill in, it's like it's taken all that away, and it's a lot cleaner to handle, you know what I mean? And the fact that you take your coil out at the bottom, you just screw the top off here, and you can, in fact, I'll just give you a quick close-up. All we're doing is just screwing this part off here at the top, and we're just filling it with e-juice. I mean, you can just see how easy it is to fill with e-juice. And then as soon as you fill it up to the required level of what you want, it's just a matter of screwing it back on at the top again, and we're ready to go. Maybe some final adjustments just on the mouthpiece here. Excellent. Now, if you're wondering what e-juice I was using there, I'll just show you the quick close-up again. This is from EPUFFER. This is one of their own range. This is the range which they recommend to go with this e-pipe. Now, that doesn't mean that you've got to vape their range. What it means is that their range is the exact mixture of what you need. So as long as you can get the same mixture from elsewhere, you could still use it in the same device. But I've got to be honest, if you're like me and you're a bit of a tobacco head, there's nothing wrong with this juice at all. Now, I guess for those of you who've not watched my original review are wondering what this is like. So I'm going to give it a quick vape now, and I'm just sort of trying to explain to you what's going on. I've had the juice in there, I'd say 20 minutes, because I just did the close-up there about 20 minutes ago before I started filming. So it's plenty of time for it to sit in the coil. One thing I do like about this is that little EPUFFER sign which is around the coil head there. One of my pet hates has always been this here, which is this crystal glass, very expensive looking. I've just always wanted something what looks like, you know, maybe a piece of timber in black or something like that. That'd do me fine. But I understand why they went down this road. It's so that when you tooted on it, you could see the reflection of the light, so you knew that it was powering up. That's what that's for. So I'm going to give it a quick toot now, try to explain to you what this is like. Boy, am I looking forward to this. I can't believe I got another one of these. I really can't. I'm never going to need to buy another e-pipe in my life, without a doubt. So let's have another quick go and see what it's like. Yeah, here we go. Don't forget, no buttons to press. How easy is that? No buttons whatsoever. It's all fully automatic with that little sense of what's inside. Let's just go for it. Here we go. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to say they have actually made some other improvements, because the airflow now is a little bit slacker. Yeah, it's a mouth to lung, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a mouth to lung, but it's a little bit slacker. It's not like you're sucking on bloody lemons to get anything out of it. It's got more of an airflow to it, and it really does aid in the way that that juice is sort of vaporized and coming through and producing. I mean, just have a look at it again. Look at how much it produces. Beautiful. Now, if you're wondering about the flavour, as far as I'm concerned, it's the nearest thing you're going to get to a real tobacco. It might even be real tobacco. It really is a nice liquid. Without a doubt, really is a nice liquid. Now, because I've already covered this before, and finding it hard to sort of say anything different than what I've already says in my original review, maybe you should go and have a look at the original review so you can understand what's going on there, yeah? But overall, the one thing, and I've already said it at the start, haven't I, is what you get in this box is just, it's just second to none. You know, the fact that you're getting 5 coils in total, because you're getting 2 atomizer heads, if you understand what I'm saying, each with a coil in, so that's 2. And then you're getting them extra 3 coils inside the packet, that's 5 coils. You name me a device what supplies that amount of coils. Second thing is you're getting 2 batteries in there. How many do you know? I mean, it only takes 1 battery. That's all it takes. But they've decided to throw in 2 batteries. I mean, that is absolutely excellent, without a doubt. The fact that you've got different change, you've got a gold and you've got a silver, so you can change all this around. All right, they haven't put 2 of them in, but then they'd be giving away 2 mods, wouldn't they? You understand what I'm saying? So you've got everything duplicated in that packet. Then on top of that, you just look at the charger, what they supply with it. Now, they do change the chargers. You don't always get the same one. But what I can guarantee you is that you will get a top of the range charger to go with this device. Now, I've had this one, not this one, but the 6-2, and I still use it, yeah. Maybe I should have put them both together so you could see the difference. I'm telling you, physically, you can't see no difference, really, yeah. As far as the operation is concerned, the only difference I'm getting from this is I'm getting a better draw from this. So that's absolutely excellent. The other one's going to end up in the draw now, out of the way. But like me, I will keep hold of that because it's still, you know, if this ever gave up the ghost, I can still go back to the original one, if you understand what I'm saying. Absolutely, without a doubt. And then the gift box that it comes in, and it comes in a cardboard box, wrapped in like a protective coating, and then inside the protective coating you've got the wooden box like you've seen on the close-up, and then you open that up, it's got nice brass hinges on it, a nice catch on it. It really is a presentation kit in itself. I can't shout enough about this, and there's nobody out there other than EPUFFER that is sort of supplying this amount of gear with just one mod, yeah, with one E-pipe. Now, I haven't got anything else to say. All I can turn around and say is that if you're in the market for an E-pipe, I can absolutely guarantee you're going to love this device. You really are. And with them improvements that they've now made, it's just like I can't see that they could improve it in any way again. Maybe, you know, maybe in the future they might come out with a different body, but without a doubt, classic body, classic pipe, classic style. I love it to death. I haven't got anything else to say. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Oh, what I'll do is I'll leave the link down below to EPUFFER so you can have a look for yourself and maybe get one. Or maybe you know somebody who likes smoking pipes and you want to get them away from smoking, why not put them in touch with this company? See you soon. Bye now.